Hi Capricorn, this is your April 2021 reading. I was just shuffling for about 4 minutes for you a moment ago, so I started this video over again because that was just forever. So let's keep going. Messages for Capricorn, all placements, 10th house. What does Capricorn need to know? April 2021. Here we go. I knew they had a lot of messages for you. So we're going to start this here. We're going to go ahead and lay your cards down, folks, and then I'll get into your reading for you. Wow, okay, so you have some majors at the bottom of the deck that I am going to take. The actual bottom of the deck, which is the energy for the month for you. This is the card at the bottom of the deck, but these were underneath, and I think they're pretty profound. In particular, in relation to the reading, right? This is a monthly reading for you. These are general messages, okay? So use as you see fit. Use these messages as you see fit. Obviously, as a general reading, this can be work, career, finance, travel. This could be a passion, spiritual journey for you, whatever it is you have going on in your world at the moment. Capricorn is what these messages are applying to. So can we just look at the bottom of the deck energy for a second, though? Like, there's a lot going on here. There's just I'm just going to do a snapshot here because everything is in its respective position. But as a snapshot, you're definitely coming through a little bit of a strife here in order to get on a path that leads you to victory. This is just what you're coming out of here. Messages of love. Hopelessness is dissolved. You have these eights right on top of each other. I mean, just probably by virtue of a very honest, open communication could solve all fear and worry, which is splendid. We have, a couple of instances here where we're looking at twos, like a balancing act. We have the Two of Pentacles, Temperance over here, which is also known as patience. But this is the blending of two worlds, two ideas, two love it, man and female, up and down, black and white, this world and that world, young and old. I mean, when you see this Temperance, you see this ultimate alchemist, right? Who can blend anything, who can manifest anything by doing, by behaving, right? And it's Sagittarius ruled. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so this is expansive. It's fire energy, so it's life altering. This is the quintessential optimist, right? A Sagittarius is going to get, if you're having a bad day, call a Sagittarius, right? I mean, they'll either distract you or they'll destroy your fears. So I think that this, and then like, I'm actually goosebumpy just talking about this because this is so beautiful, but it's partnered as the bottom of the deck energy, right? Right underneath it was this Ace of Cups, and then underneath the Ace of Cups, as you can clearly see, is the Lovers. So we have so many angels here for you. We have so much support, and I really feel strongly here that for April Capricorn, a decision has already been made. You've already made a leap of faith through or because of some strife. A decision has been made, possibly about a home or a vehicle, possibly about a Cancer individual or Pisces or 4th or 12th house. But once you're on the same page with somebody here, after this clear communication, you or someone else has a cup of love that is so pure, and it's offered from above. This is a gift from the heavens. This could even lead to, if this is a love offer, or you're offering love, or you found love, or something like that, or you're making a deep decision around love, like, and with the Cancer ruled Chariot here, is not only a victory, this could be travel across water. It could just be over a bridge, but could be over water. So we have her, water, land. You have the leap of faith from the land to God knows what is below the Fool at the end of that cliff there. But you have a lot of what I would consider pure, innocent, and expansive energy. So you have Gemini, Sagittarius, you have Cancer, some Pisces energy here, really strong. And then you have some more Gemini energy over here with the Knight of Swords. So really gorgeous. You know, just looking at the bottom of the deck, like I said, I feel like this is purity and this is being matched. I feel strongly that this cup here, excuse me guys, is being matched so eloquently, and it's very much protected, and it's very much I feel so strongly when I see this particular, and if I see Temperance on her own, it's a blessing anyway. Oops. But then, like I said, you have these powerfully loving cards underneath it. So very exciting. No matter what your leap of faith is in this month, it's just very, very powerful and fulfilling. And there could be some soulmate energy, could be, or what's it called, like a twin flame, if you're into that type of language, if you're into twin flame unions or reunions. There could very well be a twin flame reunion either discussed this month, in the month of April, or certainly by the end of April, there'll be some major like plans and details. Guys, I am so sorry for my throat and my voice. I have no idea what happened since the new year. All I do is clear my throat for some reason, and I'm not sick. So please forgive the interruption if I have to clear my throat. Putting the readings off is not working, and I can't get rid of it, so I'm just going to do it. That's why these are late. Anyway, recent past, 5 of Wands, paired here with 2 trump cards. Whenever you see a trump card with a minor arcana anyway, you're looking at this being fairly destroyed quite quickly. Major arcanas, by virtue of them being major arcanas, trump whatever is below them. Even if you had a page, a knight, or a court card here, a major is going to trump it. I mean, it's going to be a powerful combination, but the 5 is just chaos. It's just chaos and confusion. But this, in your recent past, it is because of a leap of faith. And this guy is literally looking at this Chariot. Like, you are looking, I think you're aware that you're looking a victory in the face. Okay? Like, and you know what? And to be fair, Capricorn, I don't think you would have made this leap of faith or done anything about this victorious movement for yourself, your business, your career, your relationships, whatever it is. The way that you speak, you know, your heart space. We have the Page of Cups down here. We have the Ace of Cups up here. So you could be learning a lot about yourself. And instead of it, like for a novice in any other area of your or any other sign's life, there could be this element of, you know, maybe trepidation, maybe a little bit of resistance, maybe a little bit, could be a little bit of fear, right? For the lessers among us, no, that's not what's happening for you here. You saw a little bit of a conflict or a chaos or confusion, and you just bowled it over. Like you were like, oh, that's a problem. We don't need that. We're going to get rid of that right now. And the reason you did is because you claimed your power. You claimed your space. Like these are beautifully powerful energies, okay? And certainly in your recent past, because this is what you're bringing in. Like, you've already made a very deep decision has already been made. This we know, because this is what this is your recent past, your recent energy that you just left. But this is the entire month's energy. This is the envelope or basket in which this entire reading sits, which is, like, like my mind is blown, because I would say if you found love, whether or not you were looking, Capricorn, if you found love, you're going to want to protect this. You're going to want to not take this for granted, and you're going to want to protect the relationship. You don't have to protect the other person. That other person, you're dealing with a strong, spiritually gifted person, okay? You both come into this with your own gifts. You are equals. You're already equals, right? But you found each other, and this is just so pure and so beautiful. In the situation for the month for you is this damsel in distress no longer, right? The Knight of the Knight of Swords. You know, the Knight of Swords can be considered fickle. He's in and out. He's got some messages. You may not know what to believe. He's got all the right words. This is the rescuer of the damsel in distress energy if you're not dealing with a younger male or or Gemini type person. They could have Gemini somewhere in the first 5 planets of their chart, or some third house energy that's prominent. But nonetheless, you are dealing, with swords energy. We're dealing with some dark hair, darker eyes, darker skin as in olive. Even if someone is very, very dark black, it would be a little bit like it would be the like a fairer complexion, dark skin. I find Pentacles are the darkest skinned type people if we're looking at eyes, hair, and skin. But younger, youthful, lots of words, use their words carefully, use their words a lot. And you can see this as well in terms of placement. So you've made this recent decision where a little bit of strife, great, bring it on. Guess what? It's overpowered easily. Any confusion, fear, doubt, bowled over. And then you have this guy literally charging in. I mean, this horse is like, whoa, I can't go that fast. Like, this guy's in a hurry. So the situation for the month for you is you or someone around you is in a hurry because someone's mind is made up. Like, a very firm decision has been made, has been planted. This might even be something that is taking on a life of its own, that you feel, even if you were to give it 3 seconds of thought, I don't see you stressing about this. I see you concerned, but I don't see it going anywhere in terms of holding you up. And I'll get some more energy there anyway. Excuse me. But this guy's in a hurry. This guy's on the move, okay? This guy's on the move and has a lot to say, has the right things to say. This is over the cup, so this is the Page of Cups. This is how I know this is going to be a sweet offer. This Knight of Swords is sitting above, as the situation sitting above the near future with the Two of Pentacles. I think they just need to know where to land, when to land. Like, what's the next step? Maybe just some details could be missing here. Making sure that expenditures and income, making sure that, are balanced. There's just a balancing act here. So it could just be about, making sure you're bringing the right message. Someone could be taking that message to task, but really nothing more than that. And it's going to wind up in a beautiful, very passionate situation. So here the reason for the situation is the Eight of Swords. I do feel strongly that this is going to be overcome so easily. I think the Eight of Swords in this position, the eights are really just a recognition, right? And like I said, it sits on top of the outcome or advice card, which is the Eight of Wands, which is, that passionate, those love messages, right? Very fast-moving messages, very, but sincere and passionate, and could be physical. Like, when we're looking at swords here, we're looking at, language, thoughts, beliefs, ideas, technology. This could be texting, okay, or social media at this point. Not at the end of the month. At the end of the month, you've gone from, you could even be worried about how soon to bring it or how to make that idea realized or physical. But the reason for the situation is the Eight of Swords. It's just a recognition. It's a setting yourself free. It's a refusal to deny yourself something. It's a refusal to... The Eight of Swords to me really speaks to a sense of setting yourself free from self-induced negative opinions or thoughts. And I really feel strongly that this is just managed through a simple conversation. I think your conversations are going to be so well received, even if there is a little bit of confusion, upset. There's a stop and start here. There could be a little bit of fear here, but it's going to be overcome so quickly, either through your own efforts or through a simple conversation. Here in the present moment is the Page of Cups. Like, this guy is just so precious. You really could be dealing with a child. Someone could be coming across as a child, or it's their first time expressing this type of love to you, or you are experiencing someone bring that into your world for the first time, and it's just incredibly sweet. But this is a very honest offer, and it's a very sweet, sincere offer. I think it could have went sort of from this Page of Swords, like, I'm going to say all the right things and, make this a mission, really show you what kind of mission I'm on. But it's ideas. this comes from a heart space, and this more matches this underlying energy for the whole month, where this, you know, this is really sincere. It's a really sincere love. It's a really sincere offer. Here in the near future, right, we have this Two of Pentacles. It's just a balancing act, right? You're just going to balance. Maybe it could be the person you're speaking to, or what they're hearing from you. Whatever you said here is going to be put to test, right? It's going to be on the balance. What are you saying, and then what are you doing? So just make sure whatever you are saying here, Capricorn, for the month of April, you've got receipts, okay? Like, you can follow through. Just make sure whatever you're saying, just follow through. And maybe this is what this tiny concern is for you here. You know, you're like, oh, I gotta fess up. I gotta put out. I can't just say all this stuff. I gotta provide, right? So whether it's you or someone else in your environment doing or saying this, they're going to be able to do it, because this is a practical energy, but it's just a balancing act. It does affect your emotions. It could just be income, outcome. It could be, you know, making sure, again, that you are on the same page. And then your outcome or advice card, look at this, love messages, gorgeous, sensual energy. If this is a sexual reunion or connection for you, I would say that things are likely to get physical by the end of the month. Let's look at that Eight of Swords before your oracles here. Tell me more about that Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords and the reason for the situation? Why is the Eight of Swords? Okay, that was weird. Why is the Eight of Swords the reason for the situation? Why is the Eight of Swords the reason for the situation? Okay, so this came up upside down. I never keep my deck in reverse. I just don't read reversals. However, the tarot is in charge, and when something comes out in reverse, I deal with it. So qualifying the Eight of Swords for you is the Libra-ruled Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone may be incredibly nervous and trying to push you away. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm seeing here. Someone's just going to turn on you, or you're going to turn on them. They're going to be a little bit not so nice. There could be some words shared, but I think you're going to get over it really quickly here. Any queen in reverse is unwelcome. No queen in reverse is fun. The queen in reverse, however, is really saying that there can be hyper criticism here. There can be an overemphasis on criticism, an overemphasis on language and words and times. And, you know, I would really pay attention to your intentions and a heart space more than what you need to say or how you're trying to convince somebody. So just remember that the reason for the situation is just to be sure that you're not hypercritical and that you're acting in a fair manner, because remember, the Queen of Swords is about balance. She is ruled by Libra, and this could very well have to do with a relationship, with a partnership. So just make sure you're balanced here. It's on the balance. You're both on the same page. I want to look at this Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles? Okay, that just flipped out as I was shuffling and reversed itself in the deck. So it's just a matter of being alone or being with someone else. That Hermit energy, work, service, health, habits, what's being said. You are going to, I would just be aware here that whatever you're doing, whatever you're saying, Capricorn, whatever you're promising, okay, whatever ideas that you're sharing about a victory, about a leap of faith, perhaps even about actual love or love interest or a profound vision, whatever it is for you, it is going to be it's going to cause enlightenment. And that's going to be the choice that you have to make. You are going to have to follow through. There, this reading got way too long. Let's get into it. Let's get into your oracles. You're just going to have to follow through. I would just be aware here. Someone's going to take you to task. And just be aware of what you're saying. Or the other person. You could be saying you could be having a conversation here, and the other person is saying things that you're just like, I don't know about that. Make sure you're on the same page. There's no need to argue about it. Have a nice calm conversation. Make sure you are speaking the same language. And it looks very honestly like you're going to get what you talked about. That is going to be fulfilled. And it's going to be enlightening. It's either going to add to wisdom or it's going to make you wiser to follow through. Following through with the plan is very, very likely here in the 3D, in the physical. All right, so let's get your oracles for you. This reading got way too long. I'm so sorry. They're supposed to be 10 minutes, if you can believe that. Okay, let's just get that guy. I'm running out of time, sorry. Let's get another one. Perfect. And one more. All right, guys, so we have power. The first card for you is power. Yeah, you know, power over, through, with. You know, how are you using your power? What are you using it for? You do have a lot of power right now. The power of love could be exceptionally overwhelming, powerful, new, unique, fresh, exciting, nerve-wracking, okay? Squash arguments as soon as they start, though, guys. Whether it's you or someone else, just don't get wrapped up. It's not worth it. Badger is reputation. Your reputation is definitely either going to be on the line or it's going to be exposed, or you're going to enhance your reputation. It could even be your status. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do it. Do it. Because with that cup over there and then this page, you know, someone's feeling it too. You're not alone. And then co-create. You have that owl for wisdom, the cheetah for distance, and that egg for rebirth. Like, you have everything you need here to be happy. I think it's just a matter of putting all these ideas, notions, beliefs, you know, into movement, squashing those outdated opinions or old conversations or ways of thinking or communicating, and then choosing love. Just really being on the same page, really being open and clear and honest, and you can move forward pretty much without resistance here at the end of the month. So that is your reading, Capricorn. I really hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye for now.